Yeah, look at this dude. So yeah, I bought a game comp. Right off the bat, I want to say, this thing, like, it feels nice. Like, if you look at the sides, like when you think of Gamecom, right? I was expecting it to be like chunky, like a Lynx or a Game Gear, but no. Look at this dude. He is fucking sleek. He is stylish. It's just like perfectly rounded, perfectly symmetrical, and it's light. This thing is so light for its size, for being like a kind of tablet size. Insanely light. The D-pad is amazing. It kind of feels like a Saturn D-pad, you know, where it's all spongy and nice and kind of smooshy. They feel fine. I mean, they're just like, they don't really have that much click to them. They don't feel amazing, but you know, they're nicely spaced, sure. These little things, ooh, they're hard. They're, you kind of expect to push them with a nail, right? Like you usually, I feel like I push buttons like this, pause buttons with my nail, but these ones, they're in a bit of a, they're in this extremely deep little ridge here. So you kind of want to just smoosh them with your thumb. But yeah, look, this D-pad, it's like got a nice, like really deep. Motherfuckers were kind of going for like a Saturn look, right? I mean, I do find it funny that Tiger were just like, yeah, we're like the Saturn but handheld. We want Saturn, and we want this to be known as the Saturn as well. So yeah, this thing, yeah, the stylus as well, clicks out. I like, ooh, like, that is nice. That's actually really nice. Like, it feels good. Like, again, it's got this little grippy part here for your fingers, like you'd have in school when you were learning to write. And yeah, honestly, like this feels nicer than like a Nintendo shit. Honestly, Nintendo, up your game. Tiger had outdone you in the stylus game like 8 years before you did, guys. So yeah, honestly, nice. It's so light, like you will not expect it. It's like paper. It's amazing, honestly. So COM port up there is for like the expansion, I think, for the internet, because this motherfucker can connect to the internet, text only. It's like mains power. Cartridges, you can have two at once, which is kind of fun. I don't think there was any dual cartridge games, but like, still, I guess it saves you swapping out games as much, so it's fun, but I don't really see the point. Got your headphone jack down here, your battery compartment, you got your volume, and your contrast, as you would do. Like yeah, honestly, I think this thing looks awesome. It's so thin, it's so light, it's like just this sleek, chic slab. I could not have said that fast. Yeah, honestly, I think he's kind of cool. I think he kind of rad though. All right, so I do have batteries. This thing does need batteries in it. Hold up, how many does it take? I brought in like a huge stack of AAAs. It better not take like fucking C. I find out it's not AAAs. And this here is like the battery for the saves, the watch battery. I should probably check that it's not like totally fucking rusted. Someone's not just left a watch battery in here for like 20 years. Right, let's get these. It's only 4. That's not bad. Okay, I better be careful here, you know. This thing is in really nice condition. Like these springs are shiny, dude. This thing was not used at all. This thing was unloved. Then minus to here. Oh, that's safety tip. Don't use the same. Do use the same batteries. Don't do what I was about to do. Now, as I say, I've never turned this thing on actually. So this will be a historical moment for me. I finally get to know what Gamecom boot up feels like. My Gamecom virginity will be taken at long last. Oh, you on? Oh, you're on already. You don't wait. Okay. Well, let me close your cover first. This feels insensitive. Did I press this by accident? Like, honestly, this slider is like, this thing is like got traction. Usually, if you like touch an old like contrast slider, they're all loose and shit. But this one's like kind of nice. How little can you get? You can go. Okay, that's what it started in. Oh god, it's deep. Oh my god, you just, the screen is just like there's just nothing but black pixels. That feels like it would be bad with the screen somehow. I'm not going to do that again. I like all the squelchy noises. Oh, that's cool. It kind of has a little graphic. Calendar. Do you have the right year? Does the Gamecom know what year it is? No. It's still stuck in April 97. Great. It's this year, guys. Look. The Gamecom can comprehend the concept of the future. That's awesome. So yeah, I mean, it's just a calendar, but like you can't like schedule a reminder, you can't write notes or anything. It's just, oh, here's the days of the week and the day of the month that it is. That is so useless, but okay. Thanks, Gamecom. Phone book. Are there any phone numbers? No, there are no phone numbers here. No one I can dox on my Gamecom. That is so sad. No record. How do I make a record? New record. Okay. Okay, there's some like fun little graphics, little sound effects. You know, it's plain, it's functional, but it's got a little bit of style. This person's name will be Polter Dave, sure. Honestly, this is like, look at this keyboard, right? This is kind of a lot of characters, but like it's actually really, like, look at that. That's really good. This stylus is like really precise. It's tappy, like. And this is like a bit better than like a fucking. This already feels like. Look at this shit. This is cool. This is like a DS level stylus, dude. They weren't fucking around with this touchscreen, dude. Save, sure. Whatever I just wrote there, save that. So yeah, it's a phone book. You can add names to it. You can add phone numbers. It doesn't look like there's very much interaction besides that though, so I will pass, thank you. Yes. Okay. So high score, as we've found out. It keeps track of, I think, 10 scores in games. Not more than 10, sadly. You're only getting 10 games at a time worth of high scores, but I mean, that's kind of fun, right? Yes. Okay, that's weird. You can't just tap yes, you gotta tap yes and then enter to enter this selection. Alright, solitaire. Hit me up with that. Oh yo, hit me up with that tiger solitaire though. Okay. Does that go? How does this work? Guys, I don't know how to play solitaire. But I mean, look, it's like the graphics are alright. This thing's kind of built for like nice sprites without any animation. It can't really run things, but it can actually put out nice images to deceptively make a nice looking game for adverts kind of thing. But like, hey, it's still like, look at that little tiger on the cards. he looks alright, you know? I mean, yeah, you got a timer, you got a score, but I don't really exactly know how to solitaire, so I'm good, thank you. Is that everything then? Is my score? My score in solitaire has not gone up. Nice. So I mean, that's it for the basic functions. Yeah. I kind of just want to turn it on again. Hold up. That's like, yeah, I think that's cool. Alright, so yeah, let's see. Cartridge. What games we got? Okay, so it's an extremely basic menu. As basic as a menu could have gotten for this. So yeah, I just kind of want to, since now I'm the very proud owner of a Gamecom, I feel I should do it justice and just kind of show it off. Try and convey to you all what the Gamecom experience is like. So you too will never have to buy a Gamecom, hopefully. So let's first, I just want to open up this COM port here, this little guy. The internet, I'm pretty sure. Now, you did need an extra special, yeah, look at that tiny little guy. You did need an extra modem, I think. There was like a accessory, Gamecom accessory they sold, that was like this. You connect this to like a big box, and you connect that big box to your modem. And that way you can get text-based internet, I think. Or at least emails. It might only be emails now that I think about it. So, you know, if you wanted to be indoors and look at your emails and you didn't own a computer but you owned everything else, then you could do that with a Gamecom. You know, it's kind of funny looking. The COM port, it sounds cool. I'm not sure if it was used for any other peripherals, like a link cable for multiplayer kind of thing. It might have been. And just below that, is that DC? Yeah, DC 9 volt. So if the batteries, these batteries ever get fucked, I can hook it up to the wall, which is how I have to use my Lynx. My Lynx is like that. My Lynx batteries cover is totally screwed up, but I got that Lynx kind of cheap, so I'm only going to use it indoors anyway, so that's fine. So yeah, volume control here, and like I say, this guy can get kind of loud for just this one speaker here, you know, this sort of basic mono looking thing. Got pretty goddamn loud from what I tested, and the contrast dial, which totally blacks out this screen if you turn it up all the way. But like, the screen is actually good, like just from a little test there, it's a lot more clarity than off the top of my head, a lot more clarity than like a WonderSwan or Neo Geo Pocket, I think. Like it's definitely not backlit, but it kind of doesn't really need it. It's kind of shiny enough and pixely enough. I don't know, it looks fine, I think, for not having a backlight anyway. Always dust off your screens as well, I guess. The corners of this thing are, the fact that it doesn't really have a shape means it doesn't really like fit in your hands, you know, you kind of just let it sit in your hands, you know. It's comfy because it's so light and it's so smooth and it's sleek. But, you know, I would have preferred a little more ass, so to say. But it's fine. It's still, like I say, it looks so slick and cool. That's honestly, I think, more than enough for me. It's flat, sheen, smooth, all edges, no ass. But yeah, headphones along here, or sorry, earphones, my bad. And yeah, the two cartridge ports. Let's quickly take them out just to have a wee look. They fit pretty snug. It's quite a deep port, you know. The cartridges themselves are quite, they have quite a nice look, I think. Sort of, remind me a little bit of like Jaguar, with like the little hinge thing here. Kind of helps you pull it out. 97, Tiger Electronics, patents pending, made in China. And this thing, look at it. This thing is so shiny. Hardly used at all. It's got nice little edge bits here. He had kind of an edgy cartridge though. Yeah, kind of cool looking. And look at that shit, dude. It's got like a full color print with an image little end label. That's awesome. That actually, like, that's really good. Get fucked, Nintendo and Sega and everyone. I think this is a universal win for Gamecom here. They have a sticker. They have a nice looking sticker on the end label. That's what sells your Gamecoms. But yeah, I kind of like the sideways Gamecom, the Game.com, the Game Saturn.com, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, these are quite a nice sort of minimalist little cartridge. Slightly skewed connectors here, but really light as well. Insanely light. Light as a feather. Would be very easy to bite and chomp into. That's my conclusion. Again. There we go. What way does it go up? It goes up this way. Got you. Let's look. Kind of push it in a little bit. Then you kind of... Oh, now that's nice. That's, like I say, that's a comfy fit. Got a little ridge here for pulling them back out. Having the two in at once, you get the two little bits of art on the side. That looks nice. That looks good, honestly. Oh yeah, I need to check here. It's probably nothing in it, I would assume. Judging by the fact that there was no data at all on the console. There's a reset switch here as well, which is weird. I'm assuming because it's one you gotta put like a pin in. This reset switch is a permanent, like a factory reset one. But I will open this battery compartment up, the backup battery for the saves and stuff. I will check, make sure there's something in there. Or hopefully not. Hopefully there's not an ancient battery just killing that save compartment. Got a little sticker here. So yeah, it's pretty, I'd say a sleek, minimalistic look. I kind of like it, honestly. I like the little tint of like greeny teal on the buttons here. Honestly, they look pretty good. These buttons here are not bad. They feel fine. They're just like little gumdrop, little plasticky buttons. They're kind of smooshy, kind of clicky. They're not bad. They're a little too spaced out, actually, I think. I would have preferred them a little closer together, honestly, but you know. Oh, that feels nice. It's got that nice little dish, you know. You're pulling it in and out. Honestly, I'm sorry, Nintendo, but Tiger kind of beat you to the stylus, and they kind of outdid you. Honestly, this thing, got a little hand, you got a little holdy bit here. You can write with this guy. It says Tiger on this side. It looks kind of cool. Yeah, Nintendo, you got Tiger fucked you here, guys. I'm sorry. You just slide this dude back in, and he clicks. Oh, that's so nice. God damn. So yeah, it just, the Gamecom again. I love their little. I love their. For some reason, they just thought, yeah, let's do a Sega and have a Saturn. Saturn is our icon, and they got away with it. So I mean, fair play. It's a cool icon, and hey, by proxy of other Saturn consoles, I think that's kind of cool. Got these little guys down here. Again, they have a nice feel. You got to push them in with your thumb because of this wee ridge. Makes it kind of hard to use your nails. Excuse my nail. Fucking hell. Why is one of my hand have longer nails than the other? I am disgusting. I apologize. This was a very spontaneous idea, and I don't actually have any other games on me besides these two that are stuck in the console right now. So yeah, again, lovely D-pad. Look at this dude. He's spongy, he's smooshy, kind of has like a nice light, clunky click. And it's sitting in his little circle. Up, up, down, down, left, right, A, B. Honestly, D-pad feels great. I love this thing. It's at like a slight, if you notice, it's like slightly at an angle inwards. So you kind of hold it like this. That feels nice. It's just sharp corners. The only smoothing was on these little edges here. But like, look at that shit. This feels nice, man. The screen's well placed. It's a nice big screen. This thing looks and feels really damn nice, I think. It's not my favorite, but it's perfectly satisfactory. It does everything right, and it does it pretty damn right. Pretty good, not just right. So yeah, first thing I should do is probably get this off the batteries. There we go. Okay, good. He is empty. He is clean. That's funny. You see that little like blue bit there? Huh. What is that? Is this the right kind? Am I putting this in the right way? Sure. I have the manual. Hold up. I better check. I better check the manual. And we can have a look at this guy together. Look at this. Look at the absolute style. Look at the shiny, reflective tint on this baby. So what does it say? God, this guy's even got like the old warranty in it and everything. This little guy, this little dude. Yeah, look at this. Safety. You should always eat a battery. That is a good tip. I like that. I agree. Well, I don't know. I assume plus up means that the plus has to be up, so you put this guy in like this. Hope that's right, because it ain't at all obvious, I'll be honest. And then we just put this back on, right? Just screw this baby back in. Gotta love this, right? This is the most fun part. This is why I play video games. So I get to change batteries. That's my favorite part of game culture, gaming. So yeah, one last time, just because I kind of love this thing. It's sleek, it's thin, it's really light. It feels honestly really nice. A little cheap, the buttons, but these menu buttons are nice. Nice little ridge they've got. They feel nice to press. When it takes you back to menu, the sound for muting stuff, volume controls on the side and contrast. Good shit. So let's see. Let's turn this baby on. Okay, he's loud. This one's volume. Well, the contrast is a bit up. Up a wee bit's too much. Is that volume? That's volume. I'm turning it down. Contrast down. There we go. That looks better. Looks better for me anyway. So yeah, we've seen the calculator. I do kind of like these weird little transitions we got here, the little sound effects and stuff. The sploinks. Everything is just a splat. Yes, it's just a calculator. High scores. Oh, okay. It's actually kept the high scores of the games I've played. And this one was my favorite. Apparently it only keeps 10 high scores at a time, which is kind of funny considering stuff like, Defender 2 is part of a compilation. So I wish it would keep more than 10 high scores at a time, but 10 will do. And like I say, like this touchscreen, honestly, feels really damn nice. The phone book is, again, like I say, literally just here you enter a name, enter a phone number, enter an address. You just enter text and it saves text. You got a little smiley icon, little phone, little home address, little paper. Like this keyboard, there's a good amount of space. Like, look as I'm scrolling, right? You hear that sound, so like the input is pretty good. Honestly, like, yeah, this touchscreen is nice. I really like it. Calendar is just a calendar. It's not even like you get to enter a date. It's just here's the days, here's the month. It's useless. Again, so much of the thing with Gamecom is like, oh, we have like nice, fairly good looking detailed sprites, and we have phone book, we have email, internet access, a calendar. It's a game console and a personal assistant, but it's kind of only doing the very minimal to sell itself as that and provide on none of it. It is a very deceptive little guy, but I think that's kind of part of his charm, honestly. Like, that was kind of a cool animation, right? Alright, let's actually try and play solitaire this time. Not that I know how to play solitaire, in all honesty. 6, go to 7. 6, go to the other 7. Does that work? It doesn't work, apparently. I mean, it's annoying you can't drag. I would rather drag, you tap, and then select to move cards. But like, hey, it's just solitaire, nothing wrong with it. It'll keep you occupied in a pinch. I never really liked I was never a solitaire on a Windows computer, you know. You give me Space Pinball, I'm always going to be taking that. But you know, start new game. You know, it's solitaire, it's free. Who can complain, really? Now, let's go to cartridges. This is what I want to see. We gave this a little spin last time and testing out the console, but for real, let's take a look at those Williams arcade classics. So that plays that's just like a cool little animation to just like load in the game. I like this. You enter that arcade menu. That's kind of cool. Okay, now let's see. We got 5 games in total. Alright, so that's what happens if you press sound. It does stop the current sound. Mute does, yeah. Defender. Let's just play Defender, yeah. Options. Lives. 15? Okay, so you can actually, like, that's a lot. 15 lives. Just give me 3 for now, that'll do. Difficulty, restore defaults? No. How do I exit? Do I actually have to tap? You do. Okay, that's annoying. Still. That's a good stylus. So yeah. It's got the sound effect. Like, it has the Defender sound effect. Got screen clears here. We've got respawn? Okay. I mean, look at it. Like, it looks like Defender, sure. it has like the movement and the shooting feels good, but just look at like when I start moving and then I start shooting and explosions, and just look at like this slowdown, dude. Hyper laser. Sick. Sick AF. So yeah, I mean it's just Defender. You just shoot down the aliens, save the humans. It's no Defender 2000, I'll give it that, but alright, I mean, we did that. Again, I guess the slow pace for Defender isn't bad, because the hardest thing about Defender is like going really fast into the fucking enemies. But yeah, I mean, it's fine, it's just Defender. I'm just going to sit here and play Defender, honestly. It's actually quite fun. I do enjoy a good game of Defender. It just, you know, it controls alright actually. It just slows down a little bit when there's explosions and destruction on screen, but you know, actually like controls with this D-pad is really good actually, so. You know, I was a bit harsh when I first looked at this guy, but he's not bad. It's slow Defender, but it's still Defender, so points to it. Not bad. Now let's just kill the humans. You know, you gotta find out. Just plow down the humans, what happens? They explode, of course, naturally. Oh god, dodging the bullets is hard when the screen swivel thing there is a lot fucking faster than the than the movement forward. It was actually easier to survive and play the game properly than it was to kill all the humans. What a sign. I mean, I know the Gamecom's sound capabilities are quite limited, but you know, would it have killed to have just like a little bit of music? Would really help here, I think. Just plow down the humans. Oh, come on, I want to see the big explosion. When's it coming? When's the big earth destruction, earth shattering explosion coming? That's what I'm here for. Please, I want to see that shit. Where are the humans? Where? Great, thanks. See, I don't know if this is picking up on the cameras very well, but... Oh, there we go. No sound effect. Great. There's no sound effect, no catharsis. It's just, hey, I'm the earth and I'm being destroyed and I'm gonna break apart like spaghetti. I mean, yeah, this is... Oh, I did it. I did it, guys. I mean, yeah, I don't know what I was saying earlier, but it's not amazing. I wouldn't really want to sit and play this much longer. It's just Defender, but kind of running badly. It's acceptable. Now let's go to Joust. I was just taking this little screen here for a second because I do quite like a nice bit of arcade ambience, and it actually sounds kind of cool on the Gamecom's speakers. So yeah, all the options just seem to be how many lives do you want, how much points for extra life, and the difficulty, which is probably just how many enemies. Still, I do like that you can get 15 lives. That's a lot to start with. That's a pretty generous amount. And while I don't think any of these levels will be all that different to each other, because, you know, they're just like classic arcade games, you know, that's still a nice selection. You can get a fairly good game out of 15 lives, I'm sure, in terms of length. Alright, now just, I don't really know how to play this one exactly. I assume that's me at the bottom. Little chicken guy. What do I do? Did I do good? What am I? No, for real. I'm not sure. I don't really have any Joust experience. Okay, so you gotta like land on their heads, right? Okay, I sort of get that then. You sort of play the little birdie guy at the top. From what I can tell, all of them, the only button is just raise altitude. You just gotta like swerve yourself around and jump on the heads of the enemies. Okay. It's fine as well, you know. I think Defender's more fun. This feels a little harder to control. Again, it's an old arcade game though, so there's not too much to say. Let's just get Defender 2 out the way as well, because it can't be that different, right? Same options? Yep, same options. Okay. I'm glad you can at least use your thumb to select. That does make life easier. Oh god. So what is the difference between this and Defender 1? I wonder. Alright. Nice. I'm not going to test the Earth Shatter again. I can assume it's the same. Okay. So I guess there's more going on in Defender 2. It seems harder, like there's more attacking you, but same sort of thing as Defender. Is this... Sinistar. Okay. Another classic that I don't really have much experience in myself. This title screen's cool. Oh no. Okay, so you're the triangle? You're a triangle in space. Okay. And you get to shoot. You shoot, okay. You go forward and to the sides. It's sort of working on like a kind of asteroids controls, I think. You like turn and like push yourself forward and back. Because what do I do? Do I just like fly around and look for these pieces? What do I do, Sinistar? Tell me. I can't just work it out like that. I'm not a scientist. Okay, so I don't know. We're done, right? Okay, so it's space. You fly around in space. I like this little sprite. I like this little guy. He's kind of cool. But yeah, again, this last one's Robotron, right? Look at that title screen. That actually looks kind of good. Yo? Oh, it's this guy. I know this guy. Oh, okay, this is cool. Each button is the direction that you shoot in. That actually kind of makes it easier, I think. Okay, nice. This one I can actually see myself getting into because it's... Well, I didn't see where I was there, but... Okay. Okay, so you've got like obstacles and walls and the enemies can fire stuff at you. Just like you just have a room to clear out. Hey, not bad, you know? did it, apparently. Oh god. Okay, well, that's fine. Alright, you know, not bad either. This is a fine little compilation of games, but they're just like... There's 4 games basically here. And sure, they're arcade classics, but they're running in perhaps their worst version here. This might be the worst way you can play any of these classic arcade games, besides like an LCD game kind of thing. It's not really, it's only a few stages above that though. For a compilation, for having a few of them, it's not bad, but I love my old arcadey stuff. Like, I love Defender, but I would not really want to have played this back in the day, I don't think. But you know, you get 5 old arcade games. There's something charming about seeing them in such a scrappy form. But yeah, we're done with this guy. Now the other game I've got here is the packing game, Lights Out. Just put this guy up again, see if we can get anything else from him. You good, Gamecom? Are you okay? Is bro alright? Bro is not alright. Great. Hello? Why aren't you turning off? Excuse me? Would you turn off, please? Great. Wow. This is a good sign. Well, what the fuck do I do then? The Gamecom just crashed. It's not shutting down. Is my Gamecom dead already? After 10 minutes of gaming and slander, he's dead? Alright. Well, I hate to do this to you, buddy, but I'm sorry. But you really don't leave me with any other choice. This is safe, right? Okay. Let's hope that was alright. Oh, okay. Well, data found. Yes, please do keep the data. Oh, again, I do kind of like that boot up. I think that's kind of cool. Okay, you're alright now. Let's go Lights Out then. Packing game. Let's see what it's about. Great music, guys. The Gamecom music at its strongest. Honestly, there is something kind of charming about the Gamecom's music. Like, sure, it's just like 2 notes. It's below even like 8-bit level music, but like I think it's tinny, it's cruddy sounding, but I think there is something very charming about it. So yes, let's just start game. So yeah, it's a puzzle game. You just like tap on blocks, right? Start. Okay, so what do I do? Help. Help. Help me, please. Exit. Yes. Wait, does that exit the game? Okay, that exits the game. Well, yeah, it's some sort of like block-based puzzle game about like choose, press the switches to turn off the ones around it, turn on the other ones around it. It's one of those. I don't really like those puzzle games, but look at this OP dude. Is that not the coolest intro you've ever watched? Alright, let's see. That works. That works. Okay. Cool. Well, yep, that's it. That's pretty much it. You just tap. I'm not sure which ones you can tap. Because like, I'm tapping here and it's not changing, but then this guy changes. So I don't know. I don't know why there's some you can't tap and then some you can. It's kind of annoying, but yeah, it's just one of these tap the tiles puzzles. I don't really like these. It's a packing game though, so like, you know, who cares? Now I'm going to turn this guy off and turn him back on again just so I can change games over. So yeah, let's take these guys out. So long, Midway Arcades Classics. See you in hell, lights out. Next up, we've got a total of 6 games in total. Oh, I'm saving those two till last. Let's get these next two out of the way. So this is Batman and Robin. Batman and Robin. In they go. I do allow Batman into my game com. I trust him to be in here and not destroy it. And this is Jurassic Park, right? It's just some movie license game. Yeah. Sorry, the Lost World Jurassic Park. I'm so sorry. Honestly though, like fitting these cartridges in, like they're kinda, they fit really nice. They're snug as hell, dude. They look cool. This dual cartridge shit, it's kind of growing on me. It's a cool idea. So yeah, let's go. Game. Oh, not yet. Gamecom active. Alright, let's go. Let's start with Batman and Robin. I feel like it's just going to be like a... Okay, well, only loaded that one. Okay, you get a little bit of items to choose. I don't know what they do. Gotta have ice blades though. Batman loves his ice rinks, right? Alright, let's go. Oh damn. This is a game. So you got punch. Kick? I thought that was a kick. You can jump. That's a batarang. Alright, so pause during game is literally just like a universal thing. Gamecom has this weird like universal menus. Kind of interesting. Oh god, this is good. Oh, look at this baby run. Look at him go. Oh. Oh, shut up. Oh, that's too good, dude. Why does the batarang sound like that, dude? You've got like some weird inputs. There's like a kick. There's a kick and I don't know how it's done. It's really annoying me. Why can't I work it out? So yeah, you can only jump while kicking, is that it? Yeah, okay, so you jump while you kick. Oh my god, look at this jumping is... Oh my god, it's awful. It's just like it's just like you're jumping in 3 lines. Batman, please stop sounding like that. Thanks. Bonk. Oh, I love the sound of that. Okay, so yeah, you just die. That's it. Yeah, so like you can get stun locked into between enemies so goddamn easy. You've just got to like move forward and punch them as soon as you see them. I don't see any reason to jump up. There's no real obstacles that need platforming yet. There's nothing above me but the occasional extra enemy. Oh my god, Batman, you suck. Yes, I don't know what the weapons at the start were about, your item selection screen. Presumably that's B button stuff and I've just like, they're limited use and I've run out of them. Honestly, I'd rather you just make like a few platforming challenges and a few enemies to punch. Oh my god, this is unplayable. Move, Batman, move. I'm trying to like move away from, I'm not trying to like punch them there, I was trying to just get away. You can keep following me. Oh, for fuck's sake. Like, the backgrounds look alright, honestly. Like, the sprites, they move kind of nice and they kind of have a good, like, the models are, they look okay. It's just a bit blurry when they move on my end. And again, this thing doesn't seem like it can really run all that much gameplay. Go, Batman. You get stuck on everything. If someone's punching you, you have to like stop moving left and then like press it down again. Is that it? Nice. Thank you. No, I'm good, thanks. Is that the plot of the movie? They had a really cold winter in Gotham. Shit's frozen. Nice. Thank you so much for that. That's Batman and Robin. Just what you wanted, right? Well, get ready for more Gamecom licensed games, because we've got fucking Jurassic Park to get through now. No, this cartridge is definitely in here. No, it's only reading the Batman game. Why? Why is that? Well, I'm gonna turn you off and change that. I'm gonna remove this one, we're done with this guy. Let's see. Jurassic Park, maybe it's just like you gotta, just like you do on a lot of old cartridge consoles, you just gotta pull them in once and in and out once or twice till they're comfy, you know. Alright, so this one's Mortal Kombat free. I didn't really show off the art very much. Here you go. No, this is one of the more famous ones. I think this is one of the ones that had internet play. You could play online through the little modem port that you connect. I think it probably also, maybe co-op, maybe local co-op through the link cable thingy as well. You'd hope so. You'd hope it's not just online. Because God knows it would have never ever been used. Alright. Oh no, so it just loads it up again. Why is it only reading one? Well, we're playing Mortal Kombat then, I guess. Sorry, Mortal Kombat Trilogy. Ooh, Mortal Kombat lore? I've never really cared about the story in Mortal Kombat. I'm not a big Mortal Kombat Andy, to be honest. This plays fine. I've played the actual arcade cabinet of Mortal Kombat, and I got like 20 seconds out of it. That shit's kind of brutal. You know, it's fine. It's a big dumb punchy fighting game. It's no high art, but it's fun. Alright, so you've got options versus combat, which I assume is your 2-player stuff. Thank you for that. I'm glad the 10 sound effects. I'm glad we can listen to all of these as much as we want. That's a blessing. What's this mystery option for? Is that for 2-player stuff? Why is there a big question mark on the options screen? Game config? Easy, easy please, or I will get abso-fucking-lutely nowhere in here. Very easy, blood on. That's nice, nice and simple. They don't fuck around on Gamecom. Yeah, okay. Combat? That just takes you, that's just back. Okay, let's see what versus combat gives us. Okay, yeah, so this is, yeah. This is your online or your 2-player. Which, yeah, good luck. Alright, well then we got actually quite a selection of characters. That's not bad. I assume these two are in the middle are locked. Fuck it, I don't really know my Mortal Kombat. Let's just go Jade. Novice, Warrior, Master. Oh, give me that Champion. Now let's have a look at this baby. Oh my god. Oh my lord, no music. Not a sausage. Not a sound in the world. Now I don't know any Mortal Kombat combos myself. When I play Mortal Kombat, I just go for jump kick and then a combo of jump kick and then uppercut them, and that's the only way I play Mortal Kombat. So yeah, it's this is it, guys. This is the future of handhelds here. Gamecom Mortal Kombat. So you got kicks. You do have all the moves because this thing does have 4 buttons, to be honest. So you got your blocks and shit as well, which is not something every console Mortal Kombat had. That being said, there is no music. It looks fine, it runs. It's kinda awkward to keep track of where characters are and you can't exactly see the blood. I'm almost convinced there is none. But like, you know, it looks... I kind of like the backgrounds. I kind of like the minimalist, messy, black and white film noir of Gamecom. Yeah, let's call it that. That sounds cool. Just kick her. Just keep kicking her. That's always the tactic. I don't know how. That'll do. Fight. So yeah, and this is very easy mode. The opponents are literally doing nothing. Literally, he's not even moving. Oh, he's doing something now. Oh, let's go. Now, from what I'm aware, in very hard mode, it's kinda unplayable. You will get fucking decked. The opponent will just brute force you to death. But I kind of just want to show off the backgrounds and just the fact that this thing exists and is probably the worst version of Mortal Kombat out there. Besides maybe like the other Tiger versions, you know, the actual LCD game ones. But I'm at least saying they were at least like a cheap novelty. You know, LCD games aren't great, but they're not like, this is an actual console that you had to go out of your way and buy, and it could have actually done cool things. Yeah, the fact that there's just like no music in these Gamecom games is kind of what kills it the most for me. It would not feel so empty and boring if there was just a little bit of music back here, honestly. I mean, like, it doesn't play very good, but Mortal Kombat, like I say, was never like a high art. It was always a kind of shitty game, Mortal Kombat. Not shitty, but I hate saying that. But I mean, like, you know, it's janky, and that's part of what's fun about Mortal Kombat. It's meaty, it's beefy, it's dumb. It's a blood sport, you know, so for it to be, oh, it's Mortal Kombat, but it's slow and controls kind of crappy, is not bad when you still have decent movement. It's just kind of sluggish. Ray's Raiden, hell yeah. Sorry, Raiden, with a Y. Very cool, guys. Yeah, like I say, it controls, sure, it's slow and this is very clunky. The arcs of the jump are just very stiff. It's all very blunt and punchy, but like that works for Mortal Kombat. The backgrounds look nice enough, you know. It's fun if you just want to play like a. This isn't bad if you just want to play like a Mortal Kombat on the go. You just want a punchy little fighting game. It's fine. It's fine for how minimal it is, but this is something I feel with any game that doesn't have music, is that it just feels boring. It just feels empty without even just like a little bit of BGM. The Gamecom can do that. Gamecom games have music. The Symphony of the Night Gamecom game has music, right? That thing is fucking cool as hell. Now, I don't know if there are Gamecom flash cartridges. I think Gamecom flash cartridges are like those ones that is like not really like an SD card that you load up with ROMs, but more like a cartridge with a USB port that you like manually flash the games into. And from my experience, they're not really built for just like switching out games all the time. They're kind of just built for like loading one game into. Because my Jaguar Skunk board is like one of those ones, and that thing did not last long. So I don't think I will be playing more Gamecom games than the ones I've got for now. But maybe if a Gamecom flash cartridge is a thing and they're cheap, then sure, I'll play more Gamecom games. They are interesting to me, and they are arguably the reason that the Gamecom is considered the worst console ever. Now, I would agree with that, yeah, but that doesn't mean I don't like the Gamecom. I think it's fun. I think it's funny and it's stupid and it's charming in how kind of shitty everything is on it. I had that contrast way too done, by the way. My apologies. Yeah, that looks way better now. Yeah, so Mortal Kombat on Gamecom, it's fine. It's fine because it's Mortal Kombat and it can be a bit janky. It's probably a little bit better than like the Game Boy versions of Mortal Kombat weren't much better than this. If anything, a little bit worse because they were slower and controlled even chubbier and chunkier than this guy is. Yeah, honestly, this ain't bad. It's mindless, but I think it's kind of satisfying. So it's an itch scratch, you know. But like I say, I do just wish it had music. I don't know if there's combos or anything, like I say, because I do not know any Mortal Kombat moves at all. Oh, okay, so menu takes you back to the games menu sometimes. Kinda like a Sega Saturn would. That's crazy, man. All the similarities. It truly is the Sega Saturn of handhelds. So let's change these out again. It's Mortal Kombat. Oh, there he goes. Let's put this Jurassic Park one in the way. I want to get this one out the way first. If the other cartridge port isn't really wanting to work. Because I do want to save the best till last, Fighters Mega Mix. This one's actually kind of good, I hear. And as good as a Gamecom fighting game can get. Look at this shit, dude. Fighters Mega Mix is on like nothing else but Gamecom and from Saturn, which is hilarious to me. So let's slide this baby in. Nice, I like that. I do like the feel of this thing a lot. The games on Gamecom suck, but it could have been alright if it was just the games were simpler. They weren't so graphically messy and ambitious and looking so muddy, and they had more music. I kind of like this guy. The console itself That D-pad is honestly fantastic, and the buttons aren't bad either. It has a nice, light, slick, stylish feel. And yeah, this stylus is the real deal, man. It's actually really good. Okay, you can't skip that. Nice, okay, we got the choice this time. Let's go. Jurassic World. Or Jurassic Park, Lost World, I don't care. Now I assume this is going to be similar to the Batman. Oh hell yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Let's get it. Hype. Oh yo, that's actually kind of cool. Now to Jurassic Park fans, is this what the actual soundtrack to the movie is? Is this an actual Jurassic Park song we're hearing? Is this soundtrack accurate? Oh wait, what is this? What is this? Oh, okay. Okay, so you zoom along on a bike? That's accelerate. Oh, I'm dead. Sure. Okay, I mean, look at those sprites going by. I assume there's like a button to shoot, right? What button is that? Is that a thing? Can I shoot? Do I shoot the dinos? What do I do? I'm dead again. Alright, let's try this thing. Okay, I assume that's a brake then. Okay, so I assume the only controls are just movement and braking and accelerating. So is all I do just drive forward and dodge dinosaurs from behind? Is that it? Sure, give me this guy now. I mean, you can look at all like the bushes going by and stuff. That's not bad. That's actually like the fastest movement you might see on a Gamecom game. Oh god. Yeah, you just sort of move left and right, and I don't think you shoot. I don't think there's any attacks. It's just... Yeah, that's a brake. So it's just accelerate and brake and dodge trees and shit. Oh, I'm now entering the nest area? Oh! And now we're a platformer? Okay, that's kind of cool. There's like a dinosaur walking around in the back there. That's kind of cool. Oh, what the fuck is that? Is that a gun? I guess so. That's awful sound. At least this one's got music, I'll give it that. It's not very good music, but still. Same noise as... Seriously, the same noise as Batman? In fact, I'm convinced these controls are the same. No, seriously, I think this is the same game as the Batman one. The jump feels the exact same, like, stiff arc. Do we have punching? What do we do? How do we attack? Right, we shoot the dinos. Great, that makes a lot of sense. I shot a dinosaur, Mom. Look, I did it. I saved some. I saved the animals. Oh my god. You just get killed in one hit. Oh my god, this sucks. The levels seem to have a detour. I seem to have like fallen into this little cave area. And there's some light effects up there. Alright, now we're coming back out. Okay, that's kind of cool. There's like a little bit of non-linearity. How do I get up? Oh, I'm gonna wait for the dino to go away. Please go. Thank you, sir. Double jump? How do we get out of here? Oh, okay, so you grab things with A, okay. A grabs things. That's... why? Oh my god, you can't really see half of these things. Shoot the dino. Shoot the very big dino. So yeah, you jump. There's probably very little platforming, I would have also thought, just judging by what I've seen so far. You literally just you just walk around. You just try and dodge dinosaurs. Shoot the dinosaurs. I don't know if you've got any other tools, but I'm not seeing any. Exit, nice, very useful. How do I exit? Can I not exit? How do I exit? I'm at the exit. What do I do? Do I have to kill this guy? So yeah, there's very little platforming. You just run around and shoot dinosaurs and fidget around, and god, this is just your average kind of movie tie-in, boring, focusless action platformer kind of crap. I'm sorry, I do not have the patience for this right now. Let's just end on good old. Let's end on some Fighters Mega Mix. This is probably the best thing I've got here. It's amazing that Sega just threw so many of their IPs at Gamecom at this point in time. I guess it just kind of needed to, though, with, you know, the Saturn kind of not doing anything. Okay, it kind of has the menu. It has the menu of Fighters Mega Mix and the sound effects. You can watch the intro again if you like. Hey Akira. Hey Ryo from Shenmue, I mean. Ban? I wish I could ban this game. Ha ha ha. Records. One player mode. Okay, so you got some like little... It keeps track of some of your scores, so you got a goal to work to. Because God knows I will be playing this a lot. Versus mode. Let's see, is anyone online? No one's online. That is so sad. I'm not going to do that because that's just arcade mode. Survival mode. Let's just go in, yeah. Sure, pie. Give me my girl pie. Now, I know that there is like all the fun bonus characters from Fighters Mega Mix, like the Virtua Fighter Kids characters. And I know the Daytona car appears and it has this awesome move where it's just like, its jump kick attack or something is just literally just like its regular sprite. It's just like this car jumps on top of you. It looks awesome. Alright, let's just go course D. I think 41 is the Daytona car, so let's go. I mean, look at those sprites. Like, they actually like try to sort of do a 3D thing here, yeah. So as you like sort of get moved around the stage and punched into the wall, this background arena thing kind of changes to look pseudo 3D, like the background ring swivels around. I don't know if it actually moves in with anything, but like, you know, that's kind of cool. And look at these punches, look at these sprites. Look at like Pie's punches here, dude. Actually looks kinda good. Oh god, this is hard though. Is there an options in here? This is just how I play Virtua Fighter, just mash the punch button. It doesn't work. That's a cool loop. Honestly, Gamecom could just kind of do bassy drum loops for its music, and that actually sound kind of cool. This sound is not built for melody at all. It literally is just like bleep bloops, but for bass and drums. That was actually kind of cool, like a sparse little drum loop. I like that. Now, is there options? Please. No, I don't want to exit. Please tell me there are options I can mess with. I don't think there is. Okay, so this game is just kind of naturally hard. Let's try again. Let's go with candy. Yes, I'm sure these are difficulty based, but I just want to see the car, damn it. No, that speech is not bad, it has to be said. And like I say, again, look at like the punches. The punch animations are like fairly smooth. It kind of controls. I mean, it's not great, it doesn't play great or anything. But like, I like the actual background, like the trees. They have surprisingly quite a nice depth, because there's like that foreground, that cage in the foreground as it loops around. It seems to sort of move. This little 3D background thing seems to just like move as you sort of punch the character to a certain side. But like, yo, I think it looks cool, honestly. I like its strange 3D depth thing it's got going on here. And those character sprites, they're actually kind of good, yeah. It still plays like crap and it's slow and janky, but you know, a slow janky fighting game can still be very fun and meaty, I think. And this just has the added benefit of having that Virtua fucking, what was it, Fighters Megamix. It has that flare squished onto Gamecom form. Is kind of a sight to behold. Let's go versus, so I can actually win one of these. Give me Jackie. He's got a good theme. Oh, of course, with wall. So there's actually like blocking as well. Is there combos? I don't know. There might be. Oh, come on, just let me win one fight, please. The fact the characters just fall down so instantly is kind of funny. Yeah, I mean, it controls better than the Mortal Kombat game, I think. It's still slow and really weighty, but like, it's kind of got a little more speed to it, you know? And it doesn't matter if it's really any better. The fact that it's just faster makes it more fun, I think. Nice, thanks for that. Is there any other backgrounds? I'm sure there are other backgrounds, but I seem to not be able to get any besides this forest one, sadly. Come on, at least just let me win one fight, please. Yeah, so I don't know if there are more backgrounds, I'm sure, but I seem to only be getting this forest one, which is really annoying. Nice! I actually did it. Yeah, again, the speech, it sounds alright. It's nothing amazing, it's really crunchy, but it's kind of cool, I think. Nice. Good old duck and kick. Classic strats. Perfect. Time tested. Give me Akira versus this guy, sure. But let's see without the real quickly. It's the fucking same one. Okay, that's fine. So yeah, honestly, this is definitely the best game I've got here. I mean, it's still no substitute for an actual fighting game. It's jank, but jank fighting games can still be a satisfying time, and this is definitely the case. And I like the weird background scrolling and the messy sprites that are sometimes fluent, only really when they're punching, I guess. Yeah, I think this is cool, honestly. I'd love to play this enough to get to the Daytona car, but I'd say that's enough Gamecom for one day, wouldn't you? So yeah, that's actually pretty much all the actual things on the Gamecom I can show you, to be honest then. It's well, it certainly is the Gamecom of all time. Let's put this dude away. Now, what games should I leave in here for time immemorial? Should I ever actually turn this fucker on again? I'm gonna say you can have the two fighting games. Sure, that'll do. Now let's show off the case that I got. The little bag for this guy. Here it is. I think this is actually the official Gamecom case. I said I don't think it was, but no, I'm fairly certain it was. It is like the perfect size for it after all. And it does actually have the two little compartment things, like these little things you attach. The other one's just stuck here. I don't know why. The person selling it didn't really want these attached, but I guess they kind of get in the way. It's a good enough size, and I'd rather put the cartridges in here as opposed to like fucking around with all the velcros and trying to like lay out these beams of plastic, you know, sort of thing. So yeah, they're a pretty nice fit for the cartridges. In they go. And in they go. These are all the manuals I've got as well. Oh fuck, hold on. Stated. Damn you, Gamecom. Bag. So yeah, look at this, have a look at these guys before we finish up. I kind of like these. They look like, look at this. Look at like that purple, that sunspot, that big pro to Gamecom text. Portable video game system with touchscreen technology and built-in 5 functions. Yeah, look at that. I like that minimal, velvety, light sunspot purple. And look at like the actual like layout and UI of this thing. With like all the text on the side here. It's kind of stylish, honestly. It's kind of minimalistic and cool. No doubt a little lazy, but like, yeah, I kind of like this. I kind of like the Gamecom's promotional aesthetic. It's kind of cool. Gamecom active. With the touch of a button, you'll enter and hear. I'll hear it as well. Wow. So yeah, this thing just kind of walks you through all the basics. Pretty basic stuff, nothing too crazy in here. Oh shit, the warranty. I've still got the warranty, guys. I can get a refund on this, right? It is still valid, surely. We got this. This is cool. This is like a little advert book for the Gamecom. Actively redefining portable gaming. Yeah, sure. This is actually kind of cool. It's advertising, like, it's just kind of advertising the Gamecom itself, which is sort of funny. Makes me think this booklet wasn't really included with the package, like a promotional thing. Exceptional graphics and animation. Incredible speech, music, and sound. Larger screen stroke better resolution than the competition. Sure. Let's see what games we got. We got internet. Look at that shit. You needed an internet cartridge for viewing. What does it say? The most affordable way to send and receive email. Yeah, so it's literally just email. It says internet, but all it does is send fucking emails. That's amazing. Still, you gotta love the days of dedicated, like, internet discs and cartridges, right? That's kind of cool. I do like this earth render here. That's kind of sweet. I recognize this guy. Action stroke adventure. Is that what you'd call it? So yeah, there's not many games besides the initial launch run. I think there's only like what 50, 60 games on Gamecom total. Sonic Jam. No, this is a classic. Any Gamecom fan knows Sonic Jam. It does not actually include 3D Blast, by the way. That would be fucking awesome if it had a port of 3D Blast, and I'd love to see what happened to it, because it clearly existed, just judging by that screenshot, unless that's just they took the Mega Drive and just inverted the colors, but like the proportions on the ring and the flickies are totally different. So no, this was actually at least very slightly in work. So yeah, it's meant to be a compilation of levels from Sonic 1, 2 and 3, but they're just like botched little cut up sections of levels, and it plays like garbage, and its music beautiful. Gamecom as fuck. Absolutely the worst Sonic game. There's probably no comparison. Sonic 06 fans, you are Sonic 06 haters, actually. Y'all don't know shit. I'm sorry. On Duke Nukem 3D is kind of funny. It's actually not bad because it's literally just like a really basic shooting gallery game with Duke Nukem, so it actually like kind of plays alright as far as Gamecom shit is concerned. Oh, and it is language and violence. This product is recommended for mature audiences only, as is all things on Gamecom, I'd say. You got the Jurassic Park game here. You know, I do like the layout of these little promotional things. They look kind of cool. They're kind of eye catching. In 5 arcade mega hits, I guess you do. Got Jeopardy and 2 Whole Wheel of Fortunes. Holy shit! Name that tune. Oh my god! So these are like they're literally game show category. Jeopardy is more of an American game show, I think. I've never seen it here in the UK myself. Name that tune. God, I'd love to hear. I'd love to hear what tunes on the Gamecom they choose. That's what an idea. Jesus, unless they like Bit Crush and actually sample proper songs and just Gamecomify actual samples of real songs would be hilarious. But I'd love to imagine it's just like the main melody played on the fucking Gamecom's 2-bit sound chip, whatever the fuck it is. And Wheel of Fortune, because why the hell not? But Indy 500 actually looks... Well, I mean, it's a Gamecom racing game. The little racing section in that Jurassic Park game is actually kind of good. And I don't mind, like, old sprite-based racing games. They're not my least favourite. I actually really like the top-down ones, usually. But this is actually a Gamecom game I would pick up if I saw it, because I'm just interested in how a racing game like this would work on Gamecom. There's our Mortal Kombat trilogy. There's our Fighters Mega Mix, but there's some sports games as well. There you go. That's funny. John Madden on Gamecom. Holy fuck. Then you've just got Casino. You just got fucking slot machines. It includes 6 winning games. Sure, you're not going to do much winning in a casino, but right. What the fuck is all this stuff here? This is like the weird shit at the end here. Henry? Is it just a soundboard? Test your skills against Henry, the sound and memory game? Designed to drive you bonkers? I fucking bet. So you match sounds and pictures on a board? So is it like a memory match game but with sounds? Oh my god, over 80 sound effects and pictures. Thousands of possible combinations. Provides non-stop challenge. Wow. So cool. And you gotta love Quiz Whiz Cyber Trivia. Look at this dude. Look at this motherfucking... It's Kurt Cobain, guys, in Gamecom form. That's awesome. Now this must be a Gamecom exclusive, right? Tiger Gamecom in-house quiz show game. Yo, presenting a totally cool way to widen your wisdom and sharpen your wits. We're talking cyber trivia. 1,500 man-numbing, man-bending, man-boggling questions to challenge and entertain. I'm sorry. It's like 4 a.m. here. 5 awesome categories. What the fuck is potpourri? Huh? Seriously impressive sound and animation. Totally cool touchscreen. The wise guy himself, Mr. Dude. It's Mr. Dude. Oh, I'm so sorry. It's Mr. Dude. I'm so sorry I forgot it. It's Mr. Dude from Gamecom. Oh, here's some accessories, yeah. So this carrying case they have here, as you can see, it's got space for like the DC charger. It's got like no bit in like the top for holding games. So I think this is a different case to what I've got here, but all the same, this one does the job, you know. The extra space for the AC adapter, I wouldn't really say there's much use. You're not really going to take that with you. So I actually think this is a better size for the console itself. I love how they're advertising these headphones as well, because these are literally just like the cheapest shit earphones. I'm sure I have a pair of these that I got for free in an old MP3 player. And yeah, here's like the AC, the 2-player link cable, and the fucking modem box for connecting to the internet. Look at this fucker. If you really want to read your emails on a Gamecom, this is what you gotta buy. Very fun. So yeah, that's it. That's that promotional thing. All I've really got left to show off is the game's manuals, which is not the most exciting. There's lights out, you know, it's got the same layout as the Gamecom's booklet. Kind of cool little side menu things here, texts. It's just to be describing how to play the game, and it's quite a basic little thing. Williams Arcade Classics, Batman and Robin, I don't know, these aren't the worst looking. They have like a nice uniform look. It's very sort of informational, but also kind of minimalistic in a stylish kind of way. Honestly, they're not bad. They're not the worst looking manuals ever. They get the job done. Oh, look at this. There's actually like quite a lot of like nice screenshots here. These screenshots look... See, playing Gamecom games on like an emulator, you'd actually get to look at the sprites a lot better, because it's quite blurry and the movement kind of smudges it all on the actual unit. So emulating Gamecom, which is a thing now, I believe, you probably get to actually look a lot nicer. It's probably the intended way to see these games, I'd say. Yeah. And of course there was loads of unfinished Gamecom games. I mean, it got shit like Resident Evil, remember? It got like so many random weird little games and tie-ins because of all of Tiger's business partners that they accumulated making all those cheap LCD games. That's why you get all the weird Sega stuff on here as well. Okay, so you get... Oh, that's cool. You get some biographies of the Mortal Kombat characters. I actually don't know any of this shit. Oh, okay, and there is special moves. Okay, I should have looked at this earlier, but hey, there you go. There you go, Gamecom fans, to have at it. Yeah, so there is actually like some cool stuff on Gamecom. It's just a fascinating little weird time capsule anomaly, sort of sellout business, promising good things, showing nice sprites, fancy features, but really the Gamecom did not deliver on any of them. Still, it has to be said, there were people that tried, and there's, like I said, Symphony of the Night on Gamecom. It's still not very good, but like, the people whoever was working on that put in effort. You know, that game was basically finished. Symphony of the Night Gamecom could have come out and it would still be like the best thing on Gamecom. So the fact it didn't kind of says a bit about the kind of crazy shit that must have been going on in the background of all these games being made, pretty much just to cash in on famous names and famous brands. Because really the Gamecom can't really do shit, to be honest. Like I say, it was built to just sell, to just make Tiger money, and it didn't really need to actually have quality games. Just promise good stuff and get kids to buy it, and you know, maybe you'll make some money off of it. But that move did not really go down well for them in the long run, probably. I don't think Tiger really did much after Gamecom, right? I'd have to look into it, but all the same, even if the games on Gamecom kinda suck, if they run jankily, that doesn't really matter for some of them, and they're still kinda fun to play. But the main thing you come for Gamecom is the charm of it, honestly. Just the weirdness of seeing all these famous games smooshed down and with the worst possible music there could be on them. Honestly, it's not worth the money, but I still think it is interesting. I think it's a cool console, and honestly, like, the build of this thing's nice. Even if its games aren't the best, they are fascinating, they are charming in a very bad game way. They have a style. There is a distinctive Gamecom shite, and I kind of like it, honestly. And it has to be said, this D-pad fucking rocks, dude. Honestly, this dude smacks. These buttons feel good, and this stylus, Nintendo get fucked. This baby, this is the best stylus in video game history, and I think that means a lot. Okay, now I gotta go put all this shit away and take all these fucking batteries out, because I'm not gonna be using this guy again for a hot minute. And I sure could use these batteries for something. Come on. Am I gonna take the watch battery out? I probably should, shouldn't I? I don't really want to let a watch battery sit and kill this Gamecom, rusting and acidifying this little fucker. Oh, do watch batteries get acidy? You know what? You'll live and learn. I'm gonna be a bad boy, and I'm actually going to leave him in the compartment. And it's also just because I kinda can't really be bothered unscrewing it again. Is he screwed in enough? Yeah, he is. So yeah. Thanks for watching. Don't know if this was interesting or not, but there you go. That's just a little taste of what the Gamecom feels like. The Gamecom's world, the Tiger Gamecom experience. Yeah, I mean, it's the worst console ever. But that is a truly great feat, and for that, it should be praised. Thank you, and good night.